Please excuse the sunburn. I got absolutely scalded. I fell asleep in the sun. I have another video that I'm just going to upload right now. It is a sales call again. Now, I'm going to actually use my next video as more structured video of me showing you what I'm going to do. I have a new offer compared to the last two videos that you watched, including this one, in terms of how, the offer that I'm displaying to them, which is $250 or $500 up front. It's now changed, $2,000 or $2.5 retainer. I'll explain a little bit more in detail for the next video, but this video is just another really good sales call, one of my closes, and yeah, stay tuned. Please do enjoy. Definitely get your pen and paper out. I do believe I'm spreading a lot of value, and I'm not just blowing smoke in my ass. I do think you can actually grow and become better sales reps watching this video. So stay tuned and enjoy. So you're gonna say hi, Tariq,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Ask how she's doing.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Khadija, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. This is my manager, Tariq. I know you guys have never met before, but you spoke to me on Instagram, and he's more knowledgeable than me. So he'll be the
Okay.
one leading the call and giving you the details on basically how it would work. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Khadija, let me just first say he isn't less knowledgeable than me. I've just been doing it a lot longer, so he's just as good, if not better, at certain points. But yeah, let me just. I'm not too sure. Are you at a computer by any chance? I'm not too sure if you can,
Right now I'm out. I just have my phone. Do I need a
No, it's all good. No, it's no problem at all. It's no problem at all. Quickly though, I'm not too sure. I know your conversations kind of started on Instagram with Ryan. Have you started with? Have you ever worked with a marketing company or outsourced marketing? I did see you do quite a lot in terms of Groupon and stuff like that. But have you ever worked with someone else handling advertising for you?
Yes, I have. I used Jump Forward before. I don't know if you guys heard of them. Called Jump Forward, and I also use a different company. I'm not sure their name. I forgot, but I used them too.
Got you. And what kind of results was it? A case of an independent company, or was it more well known? Because I am familiar with the first one you said.
So it was like an independent company. They was like, I think they had just started the business, and I did something with them as well. But the first one is called Jump Forward. They did really good. It just that at the time I just couldn't afford the prices. Because I got good results. Well, I got pretty good results, but not enough profit to actually keep paying the amount that they were charging, if that makes sense.
Got you. No, I hear you. We work, well, besides the initial upfront fee of an onboarding fee, it sits around $250 to $500. We actually work completely on commission basis.
Okay.
So if you don't make money, we don't make money. We do have like a trial period for 30 days where we try to work something out to really make it tangible, that we can actually just increase the ad revenue. Because I could say I could bring you 10 people or 20 people or 30 people in your door, paid deposit, ready to buy a package for whatever it may be, a body contouring package of $500. But that all matters on ad spend. I can't guarantee 10 people if you're only willing to spend $10 a day on ad spend. So realistically, I'm not too sure. Have you ran Facebook ads before? Or
yes, I have. I did Facebook ads and Instagram ads before.
Got you. And with those ads, was it a case that you did them yourself, or was that with the agency or the companies that you're doing it before?
I did it myself before, but I actually got good results when I did it with Jump Forward. So they actually, did that for me. So.
Got you. And I'm assuming they were just booking in the leads for you, or was it just they were generating leads that you could call on?
Yes.
Okay. So we work a little bit differently where we book those leads in. They actually come into our software on high level. They get automatically texted and called, and we actually book them people in on your calendar. So they're paying the deposit most of the time. I'm not too sure if you do free consultations or deposits. Given the area, it depends. I'm not too sure about your circumstances. A case
I do free.
Okay, yeah. That could work. That's why during that 30-day trial period, we can see about no-show rate versus show-up rate. If it's not, if you have a good no-show rate, then we don't need to put a deposit down. But if that is, then we can actually put a deposit within that claim form. We have a landing page on the ads. We actually book the people in, so it's a case that you're not even calling the leads.
Oh, okay.
We will be in a group chat, and it's a case that we book people in for you. We have 3 appointment setters already, and you know the company is 9 strong. So it's a case that they come in through the Facebook ad on a landing page. They book in themselves. They find a time with that consultation for yourself. But of course, some people don't actually book a time, but they still put their information in, and we book them in for them. And the only thing you really need to worry about is making sure they're coming into your place happy, or leaving the place happy, I should say. What kind of software, like booking software, do you use?
It's called Traciety.
Okay, I'm familiar. You can actually make us an account within that, and we can actually book those people in your calendar for you.
Okay.
So obviously you don't give us your permissions of your account, but you can give us a sub account. I'm not too sure if you can. I'm sure you can.
Yeah, I think I can.
Okay, so that's the way that would work. And like just kind of give you some background of us. I know we're just kind of talking about how we can help, but we don't really just throw like false hope and dreams that we're going to do this, we're going to do that. For the first 30 days, it is a trial basis, so it is something like experimenting with $15 to $20 a day on ad spend, because we want to jack it up to a point where you can actually afford $50 a day on ad spend, because then you can see a lot of people. I'm not too sure your capacity or how many people are working underneath or with you. How many people is it just yourself?
It's just myself right now. I'm just a solo esthetician, so I just work in a suite by myself.
Got you. And is it a case that maybe 6 months down the line that you want to maybe expand, or is it?
Yes, that's the goal. That is the goal, to expand. So yes.
Yeah, cool. So realistically, I mean, we work with a lot of solo estheticians. We do work with 35 med spas, and some of those are solo across the US and Canada as well. Not in South Carolina though, but you know, neighboring cities. Well, maybe I should say states with Massachusetts, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Florida. We work with a lot of East Coast, but West Coast as well. So we have a lot of people that work with us. A lot of our success is in the East Coast. We do have a lot of LA clients. They seem to work out pretty well too. But East Coast it seems that we're seeing more success generally around these times as well. It's not too, you know, I'm not going to say it's you know, it's going to be life changing what we can do, but during the month of August and July was a slow month. Again, you will see return, and because we work on commission with a small onboarding fee, nobody's really losing any money at all. And if it is something that you're not really happy with doing, you're only really wasting your time for 30 days experimenting something new. So it's a case of there isn't really much to do. And again, if we don't bring you in a single person, we actually reimburse that $250 onboarding fee. So, you know, there really isn't much in terms of strings attached for you to say no. But yeah, no, I'm happy to kind of show you a little bit more on an onboarding call, because Austin and Ryan, another Ryan, not this Ryan, who are co-founders, they're actually more adept with, you know, onboarding you and showing you how the process would work in depth. I'm just kind of the second point of contact in terms of if this would be something you'd be interested in moving forward in.
Yes.
Yeah, look, so realistically, the next steps wouldn't be too difficult in terms of helping you. I'm right in making the assumption, because I didn't have too much of a look online. You do laser and body contouring. Okay, and what do you normally push? Because we would start off pushing a singular package or a singular session. You know, maybe I'm assuming you do like cavitation and radio frequency as well.
Yes.
So we probably push like an initial session for body cavitation, coupled with radio frequency. I'm not too sure how much a singular session would be. How much would it be for you?
All right, I only charge $80 per session.
Okay, so and that's for cavitation plus radio frequency for a session. Do you have any packages?
Yes, I do have a package still right now. I do have like 6 sessions for because it's a special, so 6 for $300.
Really? Well, we could probably make that more expensive for you. We can leave that initial offer for $80, maybe even $99 on an ad. And then it's a case of getting them in for that initial session, which is cheaper. Of course, it's still the same price. And then you upsell them on a package that's a little bit more expensive. Given your area, 6 sessions will be around $450. You know, we find for 6 sessions for $450, and you know, people sell packages of 8, $599 for 8 sessions is you know, is a good number in terms of selling that many, because of course they don't know how much they will need. You won't know how much they'll need until you see them for the first time.
Right.
So yeah, I honestly think you're actually running a little cheap.
Yeah, I am.
Do people come in? A lot of people come in, I bet.
Oh yes. Mhm. And they
Why?
say the same thing.
Got you. Why do you run it so cheap?
I just try to. It's just like any service that I offer, I just want to like offer like a good price. I don't want to just be overcharging, but I know that's not overcharging. But I don't know. I just like being cheap, but I do need to go up.
Well, the thing is, would you consider yourself above average in terms of an esthetician compared to the average population of estheticians?
Yeah. Yes, of course. Like yes, I done
Then,
took a lot of classes and stuff. So
then I mean, then it's a no-brainer to start upping your prices. Why not?
right, that's true.
But the thing is, it's just about having it good on an ad and making it appear like they're getting something for less.
Yeah.
So we can do that. So do you do just cavitation rate of frequency, no wood therapy or anything like that?
I do wood therapy as well.
Okay. Would you do, because this is what we actually run for a couple places. So body cavitation plus radio frequency, one session with a free wood therapy session, sitting at around $99 or $125. That's like that's the initial, entry level session. Then they get upsold for a package of 6 for cavitation radio frequency wood therapy for $500 or $499. That's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
In places. So we could experiment. I'll show you exactly what we're doing for other places and show you the ad.
Okay.
We have no problem generating leads and booking people in. It's just about testing that specific area. I can't, we work with a lot of East Coast, but no one within South Carolina. So it would be a case of a test period. Like I could tell you right now off the bat, you're going to get 100 people come in through the ad, and then 20 of those are going to book in. But it really is a testing period to see, the conversion rate. And that's why we just for the first month, and even months moving forward, we actually work on a commission only basis. Of course, with that onboarding fee, it sits at around $250 at onboarding fee. We do again reimburse that if we don't bring you anybody in. So again, like I said, just to reiterate, you're not losing anything but time and experimentation, which I'm more than happy to show you that it will work. All depends on how much money you spend on your ads.
Okay.
We will start small, $15 to $20 a day, and we build from there.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so just go ahead.
Yeah, so I know the $250 boarding fee. Is it possible for me to start Friday?
Let's do Friday? That. No. What I will do now is I'll send you everything in terms of would it be what actually could be good is if we get you onboarded on Friday or something, or even a time that is, because we can get you onboarded as long as you sign that contract, which means you don't actually have to pay the invoice until you get onboarded, until we actually start running the ads.
Okay.
So we can get you onboarded, we can get you ready to go and everything kind of set up. And then when you're ready to pay on Friday, we'll just flick the switch on the ads and have them running immediately.
Okay.
And it might be a case that we might need to onboard you earlier, because just in cases like maybe some issues with I'm sure there's probably no restrictions with your Facebook, just to be safe. It takes about 15 to 30 minutes to get you onboarded, so it's not actually too long. But I'm more than happy to start on Friday. What I'll do is I'll send you the invoice. I'll actually add you to a WhatsApp group chat with me, Ryan, and Austin. Not this Ryan, unfortunately. This is actually the last time you guys might speak, but that's fine. But yeah, you'll probably be speaking to Ryan, the other Ryan, more often than not, in terms of booking people in and getting people in through your door. So just like a few things, we'll send some stuff over. I'll send the agreement over with everything that I've kind of said, and then some like next steps. Do you have a time that kind of comes to mind that we can kind of get you onboarded in, as soon as possible? Because if Friday is when you think you can pay that onboarding fee, we're happy to kind of get you onboarded on tomorrow or Wednesday or whatever it might be.
Wednesday will be best, because I know Tuesday I'll be busy tomorrow, so Wednesday will be best for me to do it.
Awesome. Same time or maybe a little earlier?
We can do the same time.
Okay. It might be a case that you need to be in front of a computer. Is that a possibility?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Look, that's no problem. I'll send everything over. Just while I have you here, can I actually I'm assuming the number on your website might be the one 864-365-4061.
Mm-hmm.
Is that? Do you have WhatsApp?
A WhatsApp?
Yeah, WhatsApp. Do you have WhatsApp?
Oh, no.
Really? It might be. I mean, if you want, you can download it, because then me, Ryan, and Austin can all text you, because they're actually in as well. We can all text you at the same time. Keep you in the loop, and then we can kind of send everything over. If you want to download WhatsApp, I'll add you to a group chat. I'll send you over the and I'll pencil in a time for Wednesday to get you onboarded.
Okay, I'll do that then. Thank you.
Cool, no problem. Look, I don't want to take too much more of your time. I appreciate. I'm assuming Ryan was persistent in terms of speaking and getting this meeting down, right?
Yes, he did good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure you get quite a lot though, in terms of people reaching out. So, just
Yeah, I do.
Just for feedback, because I really want to know what made you respond to Ryan rather than somebody else.
I think it's because, like you said, he kept reaching out, and I was interested when you guys said like the 30-day trial thing. Want to see how it goes. So I like that. Like, if you can like just give me a couple of days, I can see if I really like it or not. So that way it stuck out to me when he said the 30 days.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. Look, I don't want to take too much of your time, and I'll leave you to it.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. How long do you think it'll take for you to close like that? Really?
Long. I think maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3.
3 weeks.
The main thing is when they say something, I take too much and I say like connection words. But I saw in this meeting that you just say it straight up without like so and like you just say, what is your ad spend? What is X, Y, and Z? Instead of just like doing it.
Yeah, I mean, just making assumptions always helps. So what I'm going to do now is